Free sales, free sales. Step right up and get your free sales. So let me ask you, what are your social goals this year? No, not who are you taking to a dance on Saturday night. What are your intentions to create more online social involvement, value-based social involvement that leads to attraction, engagement, connection, and sales, social sales? Oh, that. Here's an update. Social sales and social selling is the new black. Set your sales compass on social and think about this, because this is what's going to lead to your social selling prowess. What are your social value offerings? What are your social product offerings that someone would perceive as both valuable and different? What's attractive about your social offerings? Why would I want to engage you? Where's the perceived value in your social outreach? And where is the perceived value in your social offerings? I just gave you a bunch of painful questions, but I'm just getting started. I got a good buddy over at IBM. She's a social evangelist. Her name is Sandy Carter, and she asked me to comment on what the next is in the world of social selling for this year. It's actually going to be this year and next year. But I'm not going to tell you the years because you might be watching this 10 years from now. So it's gone from social media to social selling, and here are the trends. Social media and social selling is entering the next phase. It's the comfortable with phase. Big companies and previous naysayers in general are branching out and digging in. Everyone is realizing the unlimited power and has some experience with the process and applications. Comfortable enough to buy. Here's the social selling challenge. Are your customers and prospects buying from your online offerings? Will your social selling offers only bring sales? You see, the discount offering brings the customers. The value offering brings customers and profit. Social selling challenge. How much profit are your online sales bringing in? Not just how many sales, how much profit. Every social media site is trying to do and be everything to everyone. Photos are now everywhere. Videos are now everywhere. The likers are now everywhere. Social selling challenge. How current is your social presence? Are you gaining a following? You know, kids are going to be continuing to abandon Facebook for Instagram. 300 million Instagram users. Don't be misled by the word kid. In 5 years, they're going to be your new customer. And will probably be more socially savvy than you are. Here's another social selling challenge. What are your kids doing? What are they buying? Smartphones will continue to be the social involvement device of choice. And the app will continue to dominate internet use. Here's another social selling challenge. Do you have a social selling app? What's your plan to get one or improve the one that you have? Social involvement is no longer an option. It's an imperative. You no longer have a choice. It's either all or be left out. All in or be left out. Social selling challenge. Who's in charge of your social sales and social selling in your company? Or do you just kind of mess around with the leads that come in? Social selling is becoming more prevalent and more sophisticated. That new sophistication is going to lead you to sales. Analytics is really the new black. Data-driven selling is the new norm. Social selling challenge. Do you know who your online customers are? You know, app developers are thriving to capacity. That should tell you the story all by itself. Here's a social selling challenge. Partner with an app developer and make something happen. Purchases are the final frontier. The more people buy online, the more social interaction becomes and stays relevant. Ratings by customers will outweigh all other forms of advertisement. And here's the social selling challenge. What's your social selling volume? And what's your plan to double it? Well, my business plan has a heavy concentration on social selling, so much so that I'm investing in infrastructure, website and apps, and intensifying my social presence with more value messages. And I'm going to stick on value messages. Oh, I'm still learning, just like you are. Social selling is more fluid than mercury. Changes occur by the hour, and game changers appear daily. I study my marketplace, especially the marketplace near and dear to me, my customers. But the question I'm going to say is, where's the attraction coming from? What's happening once the attracted actually land someplace? Are they buying or flying or clicking away? Social selling is on the rapid rise, and unless you're Amazon or Apple, you're way behind the 8 ball in development and execution. Hopefully, your competition sucks worse than you do, and hopefully, you're doing something about it sooner than they do. So let me give you some random thoughts. We have a little time together. We kind of know each other and like each other. I like you, honest, I do. But my challenge to you is this. I'm going to give you some information right now, some points of information in no order whatsoever. And your job is to take note of what is applicable to you. One of the things that bugs the hell out of me is all the emails and all the promotion that I see about content management and content and post your content. Dude, that is totally bogus and stupid. If you post content, what the hell good is that to you if it's no good to your customers? The key word is not content, it's value messages. It's value messages. Now, let's take the big picture of social selling. Nobody knows everything. But the questions you have to ask yourself are, where are your customers? Where are your prospects? And how do you invite them with value to build an authentic platform of followers? And the answer is, it involves writing as a core element. It demands consistency as a core element. It demands searchability and findability and information that others can key on that will bring them to you as a core element. But here's the ouch question. What do they find when they click? Where do you show up on Google when somebody clicks? And when you show up, then what? What do they find if they click through? Well, here's the deal. Before you can take value from somebody, before you can sell something to somebody, you have to be perceived as valuable. And your offering has to be perceived as valuable. Think about yourself. How many times have you clicked and been disappointed, even pissed at what you saw? I'm a daily interactor. You must daily interact on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Blog posts with keywords that can be found in a search easily. A weekly email magazine with value messages. And I'm cross-posting. I'm asking people to follow me on Instagram from a tweet that I do on a daily value message, my own personal quotes. You build your base by asking with questions and asking with value and promoting with value, not begging. For LinkedIn, it's real easy. I post an article with keywords in the title and then in the message. LinkedIn is the business value place. Now, let's take a look at it even further. You're not alone in this. You can hire outsiders to help. I do. I use a Twitter consultant. Go to flightmedia.co and see who I use. Study the successful people. Everybody, even me, started with one follower, one liker, one connection, and one subscriber. And I'm going to repeat my message again. Before you can take value, you must be perceived as valuable. Now, I haven't taken all my time today, and there's a reason. You don't need a big elaborate process. What you need to do is wake up in the morning and figure out socially where you want to be. Make that game plan, post it someplace where you can see it, and take daily action towards it. In the meantime, Do what I do. Watch what I do. Follow me. And follow my process. Where can I get a copy of this? Dude, let me explain something. What you need to do is listen to people like me who make sense to you. You don't have to invest a ton of money. I'm going to make you an offer. I have a site called the Gitomer Learning Academy, GitomerLearningAcademy.com, GITOMERLEARNINGACADEMY.com. For $3,999, you can buy all my stuff. That's a lot of money, Jeffrey. Okay, great. You're in the Social Selling Summit. You enter the code SOCIAL, and you'll immediately get about an 88% discount. It'll drop the price down to $4.99 for a year, but you'll have an amazing amount of information. But I'm going to be your coach. I'm going to be there with you the whole way. I'm going to be your mentor, your teacher. I will be your counselor. I'll be sitting outside the lobby when you're in a sales meeting, and you can search on the word question, and all kinds of stuff is going to pop up for you to ask the question that you need. And if you're in a group, you can track it, measure it, monitor it, and then monetize it. Get your team involved. Click on me. Buy me. And if you really want to know what to do socially, look at what I do. My social selling business will approach 7 figures this year and a high 7 figures next year. I'm on it. I wasn't the first into the game, but I'm a smart one into the game, and I have content that people can use and turn into money. You want to know how to sell something socially? Have content that someone else perceives as relevant, usable, and valuable. Once you have that, you can sell it. Actually, people will buy it. My name's Jeffrey Gitomer. I give value first. I help other people. I establish long-term relationships with everyone. I strive to be my best at what I love to do. And I have fun. And I do that every day. Follow me on GitomerLearningAcademy.com. I promise you the value. And I wish you well.